We got another one. As if the the show of MLP is coming to an end, we're still gonna have to suffer through these situations. Now, if you don't know who FusionW is, he is another brony who, let's just say that he used to be a good guy that I used to subscribe to him, but after seeing the information of what he's been doing, groping minors just like Toon Quick, Performance Major, and Frozen Dusk or something, then, oh my god, this is just really a huge hypocrisy when he completely make those Bony Bug videos on Toon Quick and Performance Major. Now, as you can tell, I was gonna make a video about this in the morning, but considering the fact that I'm always in a mood of just trying to get these videos over with as quickly as possible, even if it's cheap, whether you like it or not, I decided to upload this as soon as possible. I'm just gonna point this out right now that the only videos I enjoyed from FusionW was his Bowling Bucks videos, but considering the fact that most of those videos I've seen involving him bullying other people, which I'm not making this up, he bullies people. He even says that in his description on his YouTube channel. And as of the past 2 years of being the last 2.5 years of being on this website, he honestly thinks that bullying people will easily give him subscribers, and he got 1,000 subscribers. Now, me personally, I have a difficult time getting subscribers, but the thing is, if you're going to, you know, make videos involving bullying people, but it just doesn't work like that. Especially, it really hides his true identity when it comes to people who would easily do any of this pedophilia stuff, like Toon Quick, for example. Now, when you easily think about what when you easily think about what he usually does in these situations, you would easily think that he's basically the true person who will easily take on all sides, no matter what you actually see him to. Now, I've completely watched his Performance Major video, and it was pretty good when I heard that Performance Major was just the one and only Toon Click Y2K fanboy. But after hearing for what he did today, I don't think that he really deserves any of the attention, because as far as I'm concerned, even though there were a few moments that he got right when it comes to talking about pedophilia stuff, it also goes to show that he's just trying to hide himself from other people, but at the same time, it's really difficult to actually see of his true identity. The thing is, I looked more in his Boney Bucks playlist, and as it turns out, he was making fun of Boney channels who are actually popular, like Analysis Anarchy. I honestly don't know why. He made a video on Voice of Reason and Sega Sister. Yes, this was earlier this year due to the situation of Toon Quick the following year from 2018. But I honestly think that these videos involving other creators are just desperation. And I'm not exaggerating whatsoever that the videos they make on Silver Quill and Jasper Pie, if I can find them, is nothing more than desperation to get some kind of fame on his channel. And even though if I didn't completely look at all the other Brony channels in this, I at least subscribe to them because they kind of deserve it, because it shows my friendship to whoever is part of the community. The thing is, bullying people is just so wrong. Now, it isn't as the levels of getting close to committing suicide, but at the same time, it still doesn't fix the situation or improve on their careers on YouTube. If you really think about it, this is literally how him making fun of people while also being a pedophile just really doesn't even help him in the slightest. I can understand it's a style, but it's a style that doesn't even make any sense when he just bullies people, and then it somehow gave him 1,000 subscribers. He's starting to use some by the time I'm making this video. If you saw in the subscriber count that he lost 2 and probably gonna be more. But in all honesty, with him doing this kind of stuff of just being the crowd, just like Toon Quick Light 2K and the others, I can guarantee you that he really just thinks about himself more than one of his friends in the bowling community. I mean, really, if you're with him, you wouldn't just advertise the channel as you bully people online, because if that's literally the only thing you do, then at this point you were easily just trying to report his channel immediately. Now, I can understand that it's mainly for the fact that it's basically his opinion of what he sees in the bowling community, but he really needs to understand that it's not going to easily help them improve just because they have autism and stuff. AJ, the athletic pony, even if what you think about him, even if he has autistic or autism or not, you need to understand that he is still respectful nonetheless, and it's just something that you would easily understand the way he's coming from when he's not an actual pedophile like FusionW is. I mean, really think about it. If you look at some of these videos, there are some good points when it comes to what he looks at the people who are a part of the bowling community, but at the same time, he just goes way too far, as if neither one of these guys, like Rarity Dash, will ever look at his videos. You know, it's just amazing how he thinks that he's completely going to also criticize the channel while also making fun of it if his video is going to be one of the best things of his YouTube channel. Now, it was when it comes to people like ToonQuick Y2K. However, if you're going to make a video involving ToonQuick Y2K, and even if he does do pedophilic stuff, and it's understandable to mess with him, don't mess with other bronies who aren't like Toon Critic. Seriously, it just makes it really forced and really hard to believe if he's actually just trying to protect people other than, you know, sending you-know-whats to minors. At this point, it just shows how he's really desperate for attention. I understand that him reaching to 1,000 subscribers involving him to do, which involves his other walks that goes to show in his playlist, but still, I honestly feel like whenever he makes a video involving something that's either on Analysis Anarchy or for no good reason, it's just him trolling us for the sake of trolling, which really doesn't even work when it comes to showing us of what he feels about which channel is about. But okay, I think I've completely talked about this for far too long. I should get back to his pedophilic behavior. As you can tell, it just got really out of hand when it comes to of what he's been doing during the past time in the bowling community. And I gotta say, it just, for anyone who's part of the podcast of For No Good Reason, or FNG or for short, I can guarantee you that they're probably are so aware of the situation that FusionW is just basically the next somebody who just wants to be a somebody. But instead of taking interesting, unique, talented skills like what Josh does, Jasper Pie, and probably some of the people he completely make a bowling bucks on, I can guarantee then maybe he will probably got more than 1,000 subscribers, because at this point he's probably going to reach about under 1,000 subscribers, if you know what I mean. But considering the fact that he's really thinking about himself more than anything when it comes to his friends, I'm really just speechless. I mean, it just really goes to show that he really wants to have some kind of situation, some kind of avoiding this kind of privacy, but at the same time, it's not even improving on why he's making Boing Bucks videos or anything. I just think that he's really desperate to just, completely making fun of people while at the same time completely forcing his opinions out while also hiding his dark secrets. That just really goes to show that anytime I see people talk about FusionW as of now, I gotta say, you just can't even understand of what he's been trying to hide throughout this time. This really goes to show what it says right here. FusionW is a sad excuse of a boy who mostly rants on other boys because he's jealous of their popularity. He doesn't want to admit that he's just as flawed as them. Ignoring his jokes is just as bad as theirs. That is just an attention whore as I am. Someone who likes to start controversy because he thinks that it gives him views. Granted, I might do the same, but I can admit that I have nothing to gain. He basically has no life outside of the internet from the way I see it. The only reason why they are subscribing to you is to see you fail. And all I'm going to say is to get a life outside the internet. Because no one is going to watch a failure like you. Everyone wants you dead and gone, and you're a pathetic user. Why don't you just... I'm not gonna continue on, because that's all you're pressing. Signing off. This is what I usually see from FusionW. And I'm really serious. This is just pretty much one of the reasons onto why he really cares about himself more than anything. I mean, his review of the TF2 analysis has points that don't match what he's talking about. And don't talk about what I'm talking about in this video. I'm really just proving my points. He really has some kind of delusion in his mind that he's better than like any of the other bronies, so he can be a popular YouTuber. But when he does this stuff, he just can't even control himself. He just can't. This just goes to show that if anything that he does is just basically his excuse of just trying to, be himself while also just showing his hypocrisy by completely being a player like Toon Critic and Performance Major. And you know what? Considering the fact that he's really more of a player than anything, than more of an attention whore, like I just showed you earlier, then you know what? As far as I'm concerned, he's getting what he's getting what he deserves. As far as I'm concerned, he really doesn't deserve any of the subscribers that he's about to lose. He's really just cares about himself more than anything, because if doing this stuff would easily give him some kind of attention, then he's just desperate and he doesn't have anything else to do. Now, in my opinion, if you're watching this, if you're a subscriber to FusionW and his Boing Bucks videos, just unsubscribe to him. And just watch this entire 45-minute video onto why he's more of a pedophile, and also the other videos that I've shown. More FusionW, Fusion sent nudes to kids. And if you're completely interested, just watch his Boing Bucks videos while it lasted, so you can understand who he really is as becoming an attention whore. I really don't know what else to say other than, as far as I'm concerned, his pub Toon Critics Club, apparently. This image from FNGR's thumbnail just really goes to show that he really doesn't care about anything except for attention. This is why fame from misanthropony shouldn't get into your head, otherwise stuff like this will happen. And you really need to understand that this will easily ruin your reputation. It happened to Toon Critic, it happened to Performance Major. Granted, he wasn't much of a great YouTuber, and it happened to all the other YouTubers who keep making these same mistakes. Can you please stop doing these. It's been a year and a half since we know about the Toon Critic incident. We should at least avoid this at all costs, otherwise you won't be able to be the same as you used to, and there's no turning back. It really makes me believe that these people only care about fame than anything else. And that's just really the sad truth. Now, me personally, I do care about my subscribers, but at the same time, I would try my best to avoid any of this as possible. Because as far as I'm concerned, being extremely safe is literally the only option to make your reputation really good. Anyway, that's really all I have. If you really enjoyed this video, then I really hope you spread the word to anyone who thinks that FusionW actually deserves attention, when in reality, he doesn't deserve it. I'm Lonely Fanboy Fully here, and just stay away from FusionW. And sorry that this is going to take off a day of my Hammer Tail Marathon. I just want to make this video just in case.